points out a flaw in 935 and attempts to correct it is only a notice of what else is to come once the camel's nose of big government comes under the private school tent.
Well, Senator, did you know that they better hurry up and get this passed, because the more people have time to think about it and find out what's wrong and what could happen, there's going to be a ton more amendments up there.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. There are going to be lots of folks. And again, I've shared, I don't have a lot, but I have some amendments, because if tax money is not involved, I was genuine in saying I'm pulling all the amendments down, because why do I need to offer amendments when it's not? But if tax money is involved, then I am going to care about kids not taking the same test. I am going to care about a special needs kid getting rejected by a private school solely based on their disability. Those things I can live with if it's not public tax money. But as soon as public tax money is involved, which it is now, we have to deal with these things.
And Senator, did you know that, as I mentioned, I really only looked at your amendment because I felt like if the senator from Fairfield is up advocating a staunch Republican issue from the podium on an amendment that he authored, and I even talked to you about that. I was like, hey, man, I'm going to make sure you're not trying to set me up for something here. And I believe it, and I believe that you weren't. I believe that you honestly felt that was the best way to do it. If we're going to continue and try to help children with needs, then we need to do that.
You may not remember this, but no, you were one of the senators that came to me after 2 years ago and said, Senator Fanning, be thinking about where you can compromise. Be thinking about when things aren't exactly how you want them, what's a way that you can compromise. And so I tried to listen to not just your advice, but other members of the body by offering something that I didn't think was ideal. You were correct in saying it doesn't sound like me, but I certainly could live with it better than this huge governmental program that we have in front of us right now.
And Senator, did you know that when I was on the airplane and I realized that Amendment 2 was the amendment before us, it was authored by you. It was a Senate bill that was basically championed by the school choice champions of the Senate on our side of the aisle.
Yes.
Did you know that I felt like I didn't really need to look at any other amendments? I didn't really feel like I needed to look much else at the bill, because I felt like with so many co-sponsors of Senate Bill, was it 903, the PACE, with so many sponsors and so much complaint of never getting a debate to really expand what's been working in South Carolina, I really believed, and I'm glad I don't bet, because I would have bet that amendment would have almost flown through on a voice vote.
Absolutely.
Then we wouldn't have needed to look at everything else.
Now,
are you aware, let me finish, are you aware that I'm now going to have to really look through the bill and find out what else I need to look at, pitfalls, to protect my constituents from unintended consequences? So now, did you know I'm forced to where I thought, man, this is going to work out. We've got a Democrat advocating Republican policy, and it should just fly right through the Senate, and that got voted down. So now I've got, and forgive me, because it just seemed too good to be true that this was actually happening, and it was something that a lot of us have advocated for years, that now I'm going to have to take time and really review this bill, as probably are a lot of other members, because I felt like, man, once this happens, there's really not going to be need for a lot of other things. So, Senator, I'm going to take my seat now while you go through this. I may have more questions for you, but now I've got to go to reading on the bill.
I appreciate that, and I appreciate you pointing out that this is about getting to good policy and having that debate. I remember